Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video on the Crypto Geek channel. Today we're talking about something very interesting, and that is the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. This is something that at this point in time of the year, it should be loud. It should be documents going left and right from the SEC to Ripple's reply, to the SEC's reply, to the judge going ahead and doing a telephonic conference or doing some type of thing of that sort. We should see all of this happening. But the fact is, that is completely what's not happening. The total opposite's happening. We're seeing no news, no documents, quiet from both sides. Normally, you'd see Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, come out and say, look at what the SEC is doing. They're doing this incorrectly. They're saying this and this and this, and this is 100% wrong, and we're going to provide documents. Normally, you would see Gary Gensler come out and say, there is a cryptocurrency out there that's not following regulations, that's a security. And then he'll jump into why and how all the other cryptocurrencies are all securities, and how Ethereum is the shining golden light that is the only cryptocurrency, and that Ripple is not the same. But he'll say that in a different way so that it doesn't really impact the lawsuit, because he can't. So he'll say things about regulation, but he's not. And this is leading me all to think on one conclusion. There's only one thing that we can really see on the table: settlement. Now, I am going to go ahead and talk further into this and give you guys a few pointers that I noticed that's kind of making me shift towards this conclusion of a settlement is dwelling in the background, and it does feel like it's actually happening behind our eyes. And the real thing is, this could all be the idea of them trying to settle. And you see the markets right now, they're all red. So the idea is they want people to panic sell, get out of it, because they don't want us retail investors to go ahead and invest in something with high potential, with high innovation potential like XRP. So they want us to go ahead, sell all of our XRP, cause Ripple and XRP to go down in value. And then all of a sudden, you get all the banks that buy in, you get all the big institutions, and boom, XRP's price value becomes 10, 20,000, and now it's impossible for people to buy. And maybe they can even then lock it so that only institutional investors can buy and not retail investors. So this could be an entire game set up to play all of us crypto investors so that we don't hodl and we don't hold, and to get us out of the whole idea that, you know what, don't invest in Ripple, because Ripple is a security and they have zero innovation, and we're going to make you guys lose all your money if you do. And then all of a sudden, the second you sell is the time it goes ahead and spikes to whichever highs that we had predicted. And you never know, maybe it's part of their settlement where they have to wait maybe 10 to 12 months before they can release it public. Why? So that they can kind of have that scaring moment where they scare as many investors out, so that way they can buy in, buy the dip. Now it's time to show you guys exactly what I think is dwelling in the background, and a cherry on top that deals with the federal government. So of course, we're going to jump into the first tweet, and this is the one that really caught my attention. I actually got a message from one of my fans, and they sent me this. So this is a tweet from Crypto Twins. It says, "We smell a Ripple/SEC settlement. XRP is not a security. Buckle up." And this was on December 9th, so approximately 10 days ago. And then 1 day ago, we got a reply from David Schwartz. If you don't know who David Schwartz is, he is part of the CEOs of Ripple. So he is highly on top of that list of board of directors for that company. And of course, what did he say? Can confirm the first two words of this tweet. Now, the idea is, if the SEC has settled or is in settlement discussions with Ripple, they're going to legally bind him to not be able to release any info regarding it. So the idea is, how can you give a message out without getting something that kind of doesn't fall in that legally binded realm? Something that bypasses, that has an insider meaning, without really, of course, getting into that legal complications. And people are saying this is one of them. So is he saying he can confirm the first two words of this tweet, as in the first two words of this tweet? Well, if he's trying to be a jokester, then yes, he's saying we smell. It's kind of funny. But if he's saying he can confirm the first two letters of his tweet, which is that he can confirm that there is a settlement, then you're getting into some real serious stuff here. and we did get a few people that caught on to this. Chorus X says, you said this tweet meaning your tweet. So can confirm are indeed the first 2 words of your tweet. Mega brain time. So this all could end up being some little joke that we ended up taking into consideration when we didn't really need to. But if it ends up being legit, which there is, you're right now at a 50% chance where maybe he's talking and saying he can confirm the settlement, and maybe he's joking around and, you know, trying to stir up a joke and saying we smell. Okay, you never know. But if it is that he can confirm the first 2 words of the tweet in which there is a settlement, then you have to take this in consideration, because you could have just lost out if you just sold on $10 to $20 instantly upon release. So this is big, especially in the cases that we are in, where a lot of you guys have been holding for months, maybe even now years. And if you were to just sell now, then you just wasted your golden opportunity when it was right in front of you. So all I'm saying is understand that there is a 50% chance that maybe a settlement has already been written or is in the works. On top of that, just guess what, guys? Eleanor Trennett. So Eleanor Trennett says, we received proposed terms by Villa Hill Capital for the federal government, to purchase XRP from participating token holders. They include the ESDRs valued at $37,500 per token. You know what that means, guys? XRP could be that $37,500 per token. Reserved rights to receive airdrops to the XRP ledger, complete debt forgiveness, and a tax break for token holders and descendants. That's huge, guys. Just think about it. Think about it, guys. Give it a second. The federal government is going to want your XRP that you have, that you paid only $1 for, at the price of $37,500. That's insane. And they continue on by saying, or she continues on by saying, I'm just reporting on what we were given and what Villa Hill Capital has proposed to the Federal Reserve. Update, I reached out to the Fed to see if they had a comment on above. They told me they had nothing to say on the matter. It's nice because they didn't say we reject it. They didn't say this is something that's not going to happen and this is just FUD. This is fake. This is just hype that's stirring for no reason. They said they're not going to comment, which means there is a possibility that they could take it in consideration. And maybe even if it doesn't get passed, maybe now they start to look at what is this thing, XRP, that is really intriguing, that has the ability to do everything that we want in a cryptocurrency. Let's have a look at this. And of course, if the federal government uses it, that automatically kicks the SEC out of the picture and says, yeah, SEC, you don't know what you're talking about, because we're going to accept it as the currency for the United States. So if we are accepting it, we understand what a security in a cryptocurrency is. This is not a security. This is a cryptocurrency. And boom, then everybody becomes rich and you're starting to sell your XRP at $37,500 a coin. But if there's something that's really important, it has to be this video, guys. And this is what Brad Garlinghouse said. So listen to it. Listen to the entire video. Let's roll the clips.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening.
Flip the switch.
Flip the switch. That's exactly what's going to happen when XRP goes from your $1 to your $10, $20. People even say 500, thousands, hundreds of thousands. One day it will achieve those numbers, and it's just going to be a flip of a switch. You're going to wake up, you're going to see XRP at $10. And if you're holding, you're going to be happy. If you sold, you're going to be sad. And if you're buying in, well, it's a golden opportunity. So again, there's all of this opportunity in your face. Have a look at it. Do your own research, of course, because this is not financial or legal advice. Not giving you any financial advice to buy XRP. I'm just telling you guys, do some research about it. Look into it at least. and understand that this is an opportunity of a lifetime. That being said, make sure you go ahead and drop a follow on Twitter because I post every single day on Twitter. And of course, hit that subscribe button so that you guys can get all the latest news. Yes, guys, 2 videos back to back now, yesterday and today. We're destroying the back-to-back videos. I'm hopefully going to try and upload as many videos as I can this week, next week, and maybe get somebody on the show for a crypto analysis episode. So of course, get ready for some exciting episodes, and I'll see you next time.